Alright, you're what's good, what's good, what's good. I got a video editing in the background, but that's not the issue. We're gonna start on this video, bro. Man's rights are overrated. Feminist TikTok must be stopped. Let's see what's going on here.
The guy making
Wait, hold on. Say something. Stop treating me like a stripper. Stripper. That's interesting. We'll do that after. Let's get to it.
this video is like, this is unacceptable. Hashtag men's rights. Hashtag men's rights activist.
Men's rights to go to war and die.
Whoa, what?
When it comes to the
Coming from the fat fucking precious looking Lizzo motherfucker. What's your right? What right do you deserve, you fat bitch? Huh? Let me know. You just mad. Do you even have a man, you fat hoe? No? Alright, then shut the fuck up and go slap on her dick somewhere. You fat bitch. Ain't no man that even wants you, I bet.
What?
I hear that shit and niggas gonna, I bet you somebody's gonna be like, oh, why you calling her fat? You just heard what the fuck she said? Our rights are to go to war and die. That's it. So she could eat a whole fucking dick. I don't give a fuck. And she is fat. She's fat.
men's rights
What?
shit, or like they're the same dudes who'll be like, men actually built the world that you live in. They built the internet and the phones. I'm all, that's not true.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all know I like facts, bro. Y'all know I like facts. Who created the interwebs? Just leave. Actually, no, cancel war. I'm tripping. I got mad shit uploading and pending and whatnot. So yo, I'm telling you, I'm grinding for y'all, bro. Grinding. Oh, I gotta watch that too. Actually, no, I could give it a. Is this it? I could give it this one. Who created the interwebs? Vinton Clark and Bob some shit, right? I highly doubt these niggas are fucking females. So let's copy that. Let's get rid of that. Let's paste that. Let's go. Two old white people. Cool. Okay. Who invented the telephone? Alexander, I should have known that myself. Alexander Graham Bell. Okay. Who built the info? Am I spelled the goddamn, the infrastructure. Oh, it's infra. Every 7,000 mainly roads were canals transported by the sea. Engineers, project managers, bricklayers, designers, and the list goes on. Okay, I'm gonna just say majority of men. So let's just stop with your bullshit right there.
Oh, brother, no, they're not. I just hate the misinformation, Marcel. Like, it really does bother me to my core. Men's rights people have nothing.
Like, y'all see how quick it was for me to find that information out. They just don't give a fuck what they say. As long as it's true in their head, that it's true.
To do it. Yo, y'all confusing two different groups of people. It's just the idea that there are some institutions in which men are severely disadvantaged and they deserve some more representation. That's all. Why does she have to think about things like that? Also, that was a crazy statement.
That was a crazy statement.
Yeah.
Men have the right to go to war and die. That is absurd.
Like, if I was going to war and dying,
That's absurd.
upon
Wow.
which I'm not, I'd be highly upset if somebody that got some freedom as a result of my going to war and dying
Facts.
said some shit like that.
That's
Egg. Oh my egg. Oh, bro, agent, bro. Oh.
that's crazy. Yeah. Also, yeah, you all take that's like
People that have ever served in the Marine, the Army, or any of that shit. Is this the type of people that y'all fought? For? This the type of woman that y'all really protected? Imagine the slap in the face for anyone that served time or did military. I said served time. That served the country or did the military and any of that shit. Imagine if any of them heard this shit. How the fuck would they feel? That's crazy. The amount of ingrates that some bitches are. It's wild to me.
people just using like radical feminists and then making it seem as if like those are the people who are feminists. Like you're using the most radical versions of these people and even dumbing down their arguments and not actually giving a fair shake of what we're having. But hey, man, you know that's the internet right there, man.
She's saying like men shouldn't advocate for anything.
Yeah, they shouldn't advocate for themselves. They shouldn't advocate for their own rights.
They already have it all.
Yeah, they have it all.
What
man.
more do they need?
Have it all. They even have the right to go to war and die.
Yeah, like where's the issue?
The internet was actually invented by a black woman. I bet you didn't know that.
Damn
huh,
her.
bitch?
Got me again.
I bet you didn't know that.
Damn.
Huh?
The issue.
Hold on. I might have misunderstood that. I might have heard that wrong. So hold on. Let's turn on
The
caption.
internet was actually invented by a black woman.
Go to war and die.
Yeah, like where's the issue?
The internet was actually invented by a black woman.
The internet
I
was
bet you-
actually. You know what? No. Let's just see. Was the internet invented by a black woman? She not even black. She not even black. That's what are we watching? What we at here?
She didn't know that.
Damn
huh,
her.
bitch?
Got me
But
again.
But then when they say like they build homes and freeways and whatever the fuck
I
the
don't wanna be
yards
that.
they
I don't want to
spend.
be that. I think it was the slaves. I don't want to. I don't want to take it there, but
Listen,
Coming from a person of color.
you're not wrong.
yeah.
But then I think to myself, even if that were true,
She is wrong.
What the fuck?
She is wrong.
You're, what the fuck?
Everyone in the construction field right now is mind blown.
They're just slaves,
They're like,
though.
nigga, I'm a slave.
I'm a slave?
Thought I was
I'm
an
a slave?
employed. I thought I was an employee.
Man, this check that I received the other day definitely says otherwise. No, the slaves didn't build highways, you idiot. They didn't build highways. The homes that we live in right now are not built by slaves. Are you serious? Like, come on, dog. Y'all are just arguing.
Hey, I'll be fucked up when you found out, bro. The whole home that you live in right now is made by a slave. Would you still live there?
You wouldn't. You would not live there, bro. You would not live there for
Also,
slave
if it
built
was made by a slave, it should not be this expensive.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's
The
gonna like,
margins at that point are
like
just absurd.
like
man.
in if New York homes was made by slaves, bro.
Oh my
bro, you'd have
God.
to tell me how I got it that expensive, man. It's-
Also, I just want people to know.
Yo, just to be clear, if you can make a decision to work somewhere and you're being compensated,
You're not a slave.
you're a worker.
You're a worker, dog. So also, I just want people to know as well, man. They still building homes today.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a whole cul-de-sac.
Hella slaves down the street.
I guess it's hella slaves down the street.
That shit is wild, bro. And construction people make bank. So I don't know what she trying about.
Working right now.
let's say let's just entertain it for a sec. Even if that was true, are you one of those men?
Yeah.
Turns out we're both bitches. We're both at home, like we should be. That's why I'm like, you and I serve the same purpose in
Men
that
think
sense.
they're so much more important that they are. Like,
That's what
No, you think you're so much more important than you are, you fat bitch.
we don't even need y'all for a good nut no more.
Yeah.
Like, what are
just
like?
get
Let's,
that rose that you were advertising.
that woman out.
No wonder you advertising wrong, because no nigga would want to eat your fat ass out. They would have to find and discover where the fuck the clit is. They'll have to find it through all of that layer that you got in, and then they gotta deal with the smell, the taste. Just the way you talk so toxic. I can imagine that you ooze that.
Hey, this isn't that, but
But hey, if you're in the market,
if you ding ding, I'm telling you, hey,
Cause she knows she got no nigga that wanna fuck her, that wanna put us on her. Cause you know this. She just oozes dirty fat bitch energy.
and what I'm not gonna lie, the rose is like the crack epidemic in the '80s to women. Like,
To women that can't get no dick. To you, yeah.
the rose is an epidemic, and I suggest
Oh, well.
all my women out there, go get you one.
Nigga, muna opening ke. Ni asno kala ni bi kaine ibare de kala udi de yero. Yo, my aunt is out here asking my mom, is she asleep? Consistently asking her, I hate when they do that shit, bro. It's just like, if I am asleep, now I'm awake. If I don't answer, it's obviously I'm asleep. But they want to keep asking until you answer. Freaking African parents, bro. Jesus Christ, it's annoying.
you were on the front lines
I was
advertising.
leaving.
Look at this fat bitch. She could barely sit. She could barely fit in this chair. Women don't owe you shit, then we don't owe your fat ass shit either. I don't owe you no type of humility, no type of respect, no type of nothing, you fat fucking hippo. That chair is crying out help. And this bitch, she right. Of course, it's two fat bitter bitches.
that.
That wasn't even an ad.
Charge. I know.
That was-
I know it wasn't an ad.
That was how I genuinely felt about it. Like,
You were posting about it so much, I thought it was an ad. Like, I was like, oh shit.
no, like I was just trying to put the ladies on, man. That shit was crazy.
That's proof you don't even need them for that. And even if they are there,
Is this her husband? Because if that's the case, why do you have a husband if you don't need men? And nah, this can't be her husband because this bitch actually looks like she kind of in shape. This ain't her. This ain't her.
it's mediocre dick. It's not worth it anyways.
Yeah, like they
Waste of
can't
time.
do anything
What
right,
are we
man.
talking
Like,
Yeah,
Mediocre dick when all you bitches do is just lay there. Like, yeah, be whatever.
Bro, what is this? What is this?
I'm not actually sure. That's why I'm just listening to see where it goes.
This is like like I don't like when women say stuff, or not even women, men too. Like even when I hear men podcasts say women are just pointless, they're useless. Like I sit there, I'm thinking to myself like, bro, y'all sound like incels. This right here, y'all sound like incels.
They get no dick. That's why they use the rose, baby boy. That's why they use the rose.
Like to sit there and say there's no purpose of a man in your life, just even as a companion, you sound like somebody who just is miserable as hell. Like this, but this is the equivalent of just men saying there's no purpose of women. I can just go buy a prostitute. That's literally what this is saying. Literally.
Or a fleshlight.
Or a fleshlight. As if like there aren't.
yeah.
like, what truly are y'all good for? Y'all aren't even building. Y'all aren't going to war. All y'all do is wear dangly earrings and paint your nails.
And think you're breaking gender norms doing
bro,
that.
when the
top
white
of
boys
that.
like wear skirts, you're a boy in a skirt. Like,
Yeah, you're not getting a handshake from me.
And then the girls are like, oh my god, like.
well, and it all ties back to the same like center point, which is they want to say all these things about men's rights or whatever as if you don't already have more rights than the average marginalized person.
I think it's so crazy to still say something like men's rights when.
What fat nigga you know is getting praised for being fat bitch? Let me know. What fat nigga you know can sit on live and say some shit like this and not get attacked? We'll be like, oh, we don't even need women no more. Women are fucking useless. All y'all good for is fucking having kids and dying. Having kids, taking care of the house and dying. That's it. And maybe sucking my dick, but y'all can't even do that. So that's why I got a flashlight. Like, bitch, what do you hear? Do you hear how crazy y'all would act if it was on the other side? I bet you people are already triggered for me calling this bitch a fat, obese son of a bitch. Like, you feel me? Do you hear what the fuck you saying? You fucking whatever.
Roe v. Wade just got overturned.
Read the room, bitch.
Like, come on, they can't read.
yeah,
Drew.
you got him. You're asking.
Niggas can't read, but yet they're. This shit is getting me tight. I'm keep pausing every second because it's getting me tight. So I'm just a little play.
If we know you have them, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're well aware. We can't relate, but we're well aware.
I just I hate like the new age like back and forth with like men, women. Like I hate those discussions on Twitter.
Bro, turn this shit off.
Y'all are
You hate the new age back and forth for man and woman, but that's exactly what the fuck you're doing. Talking about man don't need right. All they need to do is go to war and die. What are you talking about, you fucking hypocritical hippo? What are you talking about right now, bro?
You are literally doing it. You're part.
Yo, that's crazy as hell, bro. What kind of lack of awareness?
No. It's not even lack of awareness. It's choosing not to be aware. This is not no lack of awareness. It's just fucking stupid. They just don't. Nah, man. I'm giving them credit for fucking thinking that they have awareness to choose not to use. Yeah, you're right. It is lack of awareness. They lack any fucking type of awareness, tact, fucking social concept, any type of value. I bet you this is the same bitch that thinks she a 10.
I just hate when, nowadays people just get on and that, that back and forth. Oh, man, we all know that back and forth.
Oh my God, you're literally participating right now.
Yo, that's nuts, actually.
Oh,
Hey,
oh my God.
get it together.
Ooh.
You look crazy right now. Get it together.
Hey, yo, that was like the last thing I thought you said.
Hey,
Oh
just to
my
let you
God.
know, most
Oh my God.
Americans or pro-choice. Or most Americans are pro-choice. The niggas y'all keep electing, you have the power to vote. The people you keep electing overwhelmingly. But that has nothing to do with men's rights. Those two issues are completely separate.
Completely separate.
Just because you believe in men's rights does not mean you don't think someone should have the right to choose. At all. So stop conflating two different issues just because it sounds good. But those are two completely separate issues. Why you keep? That's the second time they did that.
Yeah, I know, but that's a part of the argument. Again,
It's like the part of their argument is misunderstanding counter arguments.
Yes, literally.
Because it's easier to pick it apart when you pretend like you don't understand the purpose of it.
But they don't.
I don't think they pretending. I think these bitches are just straight out fucking retarded. You giving them way too much credit, Agent. Real talk, I don't think they're pretending. They just fucking retarded.
Want to, and that's also the other problem. So the problem with the whole men versus women argument that you are participating in, but apparently you
Not just
don't
participating,
realize.
like you're really stoking the flames.
You're like you're the
Man ain't shit. We got the role, don't we, man? Like, y'all head game ain't been trash. Like, shut your fat ass up, bro. The head game trash because ain't nobody trying to eat your fat, dirty ass up.
figurehead right now.
Like y'all in fresh and fit.
Oh,
y'all
my
top
God.
two right now.
Which is crazy because they don't even realize that they're just another part of
opposites.
the coin. They don't even really realize it. Each side is just misunderstanding the other side's arguments, and they're doing it on purpose. So there's actually no way to move forward. Like Drew sitting there saying, well, let's say hypothetically speaking that they do build the world. Like yes.
My mom has a salon number connected to like the landline, so every time it rings on her phone, it rings in a crib phone too. So that shit, ignore the ringing. My apologies.
No, it's not hypothetical. Men overwhelmingly are a part of the workforce that is building things in this country. Then literally said, but that's not what you're doing. Yes, of course, not every man is doing that. Yes, of course, we know not every man is building a home. We get that. However, the ones who do build homes, 90 to 95% of the time, are men. They're men. What are we talking about?
Or like make sure when you purchase your home, when you purchase your beautiful home from this podcast of misinformation, and once you take the revenue from that and you purchase your beautiful home, just make sure it was built exclusively by women. Like it's not hard to pay credit to the people that participated in you being able to live this comfortable life. It's a lot of shit that happened. This shit that happened hundreds of years ago. But then there's also stuff that happened just yesterday when the nigga filled the pothole outside your house because fucking 2 Toyota RAV4s were totaled because it was a massive pothole. Like why is
when
it
you got it flat and you had to call AAA and there was a man who came to fix it? Like whatever, like to ignore the things in which a whole nother gender does.
Which are benefiting to you. Like this, even the podcast that the bitch is on, I'm pretty sure there's some niggas or some man in the technical aspect of it that's handling this shit. There's just something. Well, I guess not, because you could really just run a podcast by yourself. Everything there's a camera, some fucking settings and recording and shit. So who the fuck knows?
And to sit there and just say y'all don't even do anything. You
like
don't understand what you're saying.
The millions of pieces of jewelry on your body, most likely mined by a guy. And who like. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Phantom. What do you think about men's rights?
I've never heard of that, bro.
See, I'm telling you, these niggas
just
live in
a
a
bubble.
bubble. I
It's a
swear to
bubble.
God, most people don't even think about stuff like this. It's a bubble. What do you think about like men didn't build the world around us? Like they're pretty fucking useless and replaceable.
What? Who said that? All right. So let's all leave collectively, and let's see what happens.
See, I'm telling you, these niggas
just
live in
a
a
bubble.
bubble. I
It's a
swear to
bubble.
God,
Okay,
most people don't even think about stuff like this.
It's a bubble.
What do you think about like men didn't build the world around us? Like they're pretty fucking useless and replaceable.
What? Who said that? All right. So let's all leave collectively, and let's see what happens. What the fuck? I don't know how people like try to that dividing stupid ass shit.
Yeah, we might have to ban podcasts in America.
I'm gonna hit play.
It's
Bro.
ruining society.
You're not gonna be able to do that.
I talked about this once. Like they're like, if a lock is opened by one key, it's a master key. If it's opened by multiple, it's a shitty
bad lock.
or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
a bad lock.
So they're basically saying like women.
fuck a lot of people,
Yeah,
you're-
you got a
yeah.
lot of bodies. You're a whore.
Yeah.
If you're a man,
Yada,
you're
yada,
a
yada.
master. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, locking keys, inanimate objects. They're not real, right? So I mean, I could sit here and be like, if a cow moos, does anyone hear it? Like, what does it mean? Nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
What?
But you know who has a lot of keys? Janitors.
Yeah.
That's you.
the-
You're looking down the barrel of your.
You know who has a lot of keys? millionaires who owns a bunch of houses and a bunch of cars. Huh? That lock and key fucking analogy. Okay, I'm explaining because apparently bitches don't understand, or this bitch is just fucking retarded. By if you have a master key, if you have a master or even a fucking universal remote, but if you have a master key that opens every fucking lock in the city, that key is valuable. You feel me? But if you have a secure mansion with, if you have a safe that has a billions of dollars in it, but anytime, any code, any combination, any key can open that safe is fucking useless. It's useless. What they're not trying to say, if a girl has a lot of body, she loses values because man, we care about shit like that. I don't want to be walking down the street and a million fucking guys talking about, hey, I fucked her, I fucked her, I fucked her, I fucked her. She was the town hoe, she was the town hoe, she was the town hoe. Versus walking down with one girl like, yo, she bad. Damn, I wish I could get her. I wish I could get her. I wish I could get her. I wish I could fuck 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 her. Have you ever seen her before? Nah, damn. You know one who fucked her? Nah, damn. There's a difference. You right now you're talking about if a cow moves and nobody hears it. Bitch, what? That doesn't even fucking make sense. I think what she's trying to the ad that she was trying to make is if a tree falls in a forest and it doesn't make a sound, does it still make a sound even though nobody hears it? Yes, it makes a sound. Just because you don't hear it does not mean that shit didn't fall. Does not mean that shit didn't that it didn't make a sound. You just wasn't close enough to hear it. That's like you not being smart enough to fucking understand that analogy and making that dumbass cow shit. Like what, bitch? Once again, if this is you, if you don't need men and all they good for is going to war and dying, why the fuck are you married? Why isn't he at war? Why was he here taking a picture? He's not at war, nor is he dying. So what the fuck is you really talking about right now, huh? I was about to say what's that fat bitch? I don't know.
The future, babe.
Yeah.
Like,
What in the fuck are y'all talking
Y'all
about?
pretending like you don't know what an analogy is right now.
Oh my god, it's an analogy.
They're not pretending. They don't know what it is.
Bro, it's an analogy. It's an analogy.
So we had to be janitors if we understand how analogies work. Is that what you're saying?
Come on, bro.
That's crazy as hell, man. Yeah, bro, do you watch some of these podcasts, bro? They be saying nonsense.
I think they just be bored, bro.
Yeah,
They
that's
do
really
be
what it is.
bored.
But like,
they bored.
do they? I don't think they actually mean like the shit they be saying. You know how many girls I done snipe, bro, that say men ain't shit. If men ain't shit, why the fuck we just fuck?
No, that's most women nowadays.
Really?
In my experience, at least. Maybe I'm in that bubble. I don't know. But like they'll say shit like, I used to think like men weren't like. I used to say fuck man.
Do you know? You'll be honest. You'll be really honest.
What?
The problem right now is that women are trying to like find themselves as they continue to like explore who they are through like as more like gender norms continue to get broken down and people feel like they're being more liberated. However, what they realize is that as they continue to do the things that they want to do, they still want to uphold traditional values as well. So then they're kind of stuck in this gray area where they're picking and choosing, and they end up contradicting themselves. They end up picking and choosing what they want and what they don't want. And then they hope that a man can somehow, they find a man that is willing to accept all the progressive things that they're trying to do while still has traditional values, but not the ones that may quote unquote oppress her. So they want like this very idealistic world that they want to live in. But the reality is that's not how life works. Like there's nobody.
The reality is there is some fat bitter bitches who ain't got no type of niggas.
Nobody should go into any type of relationship or even a job believing that it's going to be exactly how they want it to be. That's just not how that works. You have to make sacrifices and adjustments to who you are. But I think that's what's happening, and women are just trying to figure out what they like and what they wanna be. But the reality is, for men, that doesn't exist. Like as a man, I just know for a fact, in a relationship, I'm gonna have to have some financial responsibility.
You better figure it out, man.
Facts. Like as a man, you gotta just figure that shit out. You know for a fact I'm gonna have some type of financial responsibility. I know for a fact I'm gonna be expected to protect. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to lead in some capacity. Even if I'm not the sole one doing those things, I know irrefutably I'm gonna have to participate in those responsibilities in a relationship, regardless of how progressive the roles are in our relationship.
It be some girls that that do that role though too. Though.
I'm not saying they don't do it.
It's just not as much.
But it's not. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
a man is never going to go into a relationship thinking that the woman is going to pay for everything. A woman could move around thinking that way and find a man who can do that for her. But men can't do that. Men are just not going to be able to do that at all. Like not even like.
Not most men.
I would say
because I know like 2, 3, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like 2 or 3. So I would say like 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Like niggas know, and even those men, I'm pretty sure at some point they thought to themselves, I might have to provide financially.
get it together,
They definitely think that in the back of their mind. Men are trash. They dog shit. They're horrible. What are they even used for? What's the purpose of them? Matter of fact, they do have the right to go in the army and die. That's literally what they said earlier.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I think I would just be more open. I'm lying. I would never be open to hearing men out. However, since this is a podcast, I will lie. If I would be more open if they just made sense.
Yeah.
Like if it could just correlate in one linear line.
Yeah.
No analogies. No oranges, no apples, no locks, no keys, no cars.
She's just dumb as fuck and she can't understand the analogy. That's what it is. God, she look like a fucking bull. Jesus Christ.
It's just one fact.
Yeah, just one.
I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, when they're like men are sitting in positions, or women are sitting in positions of power actively oppressing men. I literally went, name one. And he's like, I don't have to prove anything. There you go.
Like name any female politician or business owner, CEO, CFO. Like there's what the hell, Kamala Harris. Like there's hella people that have power. You can pretend like women have zero power in society,
and they're not actively oppressing men. Like some of the things that they do won't oppress men. Y'all just chatting right now. Also, like they're also picking the weakest arguments that they make. Because I've actually never heard that argument before.
Yeah, me neither.
I've actively never.
Let's take a moment to think about like these very specific ass moments and conversations from your bubble. Like, yo, you just, oh my God, it's really clicking for me today.
Yeah, they're picking the worst arguments just so they can have counterpoints to arguments that really nobody says. I've never heard that argument
The
before.
logic of, I'm not going to try and listen to you because you don't say anything that makes sense is the opposite. You can't make sense of shit you're not trying to listen to.
Facts.
So you could sit there and pretend like you're waiting on facts, but there are plenty of facts for the counter arguments. You just refuse to bring them up on your podcast. And it is what it is. That's fine. It's like you want to say your viewpoints. It's your podcast. Do what you want. But don't pretend like you're hearing out the other side. At least not properly.
That is true. She literally said, I'm not going to hear them out. And then said,
that's crazy.
And then followed up by saying, just name a fact. And it's like, bro, you're not listening to them. So how would you even receive the fact if you're not going to listen?
Also, facts are easily skewable too. Just if you had to look at the research methods, like McDonald's paid to convince people that their food was not unhealthy. Like Coke paid to convince the world that their drinks were not that bad. All you have to do is exercise. That's wrong. You could pay to have any stat say anything for you if you just fucking look at only specific pieces and points of data. But they know that. Again, like they're making their argument by any means, bro. They couldn't give less a fuck about what the truth looks like or finding a middle ground or understanding. This
Facts, bro.
group of people, they make their arguments, and then the men's podcast, they can make their arguments, and nobody's gonna understand anybody. And the niggas down the middle with fucking brains is just like, damn, it's tough. Y'all stoking the division that you claim to hate, but you don't give a fuck because if people don't think like you, you'd rather have division. And that's just is what it is, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below. We got videos just like this one. All you gotta do is click the join button and join the membership program. Program makes it sound like a fucking class. It's just extra videos and content and shit like that. But otherwise, we'll catch you guys in the next.
Ain't no way, bruh. Alright, hold on. 28 minutes out. That's a good. Alright, man. We gonna end this one here, cause yo, that shit was fucking. That shit had me tight. I'm sorry. Like, yo, fellas, listen. Hear me out. If you got, I was about to say if you got balls, but never the fuck mind. You see how the world is now with like bitches with balls. But fellas, hear me out. Y'all. It's hard to do this because I'm looking at the camera trying to fix it. Fellas, y'all matter. Y'all have more in life to do than just fucking go to war and die. You feel me? Don't listen to what no fat hippo bitch has to say who can't even get a man to eat her fat ass out. She gotta use a fucking inanimate object. You feel me? Don't let y'all matter, alright? Y'all have importance. We need y'all. We are needed in this society for this society to function. Nobody can take that away from anybody. And I don't know what the fuck they talking about The people that created internet and telephone are fucking men. Cool. That's how important we are. We created the fucking internet that these bitches can sit around talking shit about. Yeah, we up. We up. Y'all matter, alright? All that dub. Fuck these fat bitches. Tell that bitch to go on a diet. And anyone who got a problem with me calling that bitch fat, what's up? I'm here. What's up? Oh, alright. Be easy, y'all.